In this video about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment, we're going to focus on bars and hotels. Michael, lovely to speak with you. So tell me a little bit here about commercial kitchen design with reference to bars and hotels. What are some of the key considerations that you have to keep in mind when you're beginning this process?
So for a hotel, what to keep in mind is hotels are very busy and operating for, if not 24 hours, the majority of the day and night.
Right.
So you want to make sure they're heavy duty, that can withhold the abuse that they get.
Now, this is someone was telling me you've got a hotel grade, and then you've got sort of heavy duty, and then you've got a sort of a value chain. So you're going to have to hit that hotel grade to deal with the amount of sort of volume that's happening here.
Correct. What we want to help our customers is when designing the kitchen for a hotel, we want to make sure that the piece of equipment will never be down.
Right.
So we want to make sure it's the heaviest duty possible.
I want to ask you a different question about commercial kitchen design for hotels and bars. My guess is that some of these designs are done by the owners, as they're putting together their hotel and so on and so forth. Does that turn out to be the right move here, or are there other stakeholders involved?
The most important factor is when designing a hotel kitchen is to have your chef and menu in place. So one of the challenges we see is that owners select the kitchen equipment and then they bring in a chef and they want to move out pieces of equipment. So we want to design the kitchen with the chef in mind, and at least if we could get the chef involved, if not from a chef's point of view, what would the chef want?
And absolutely, this is my understanding is that you guys will even work backwards from a menu. That menu requires this kind of equipment to cook it, and create a design from that point of view. Do you guys go sort of from that perspective?
Sure. So we work backwards. First thing is the menu before we even lay out the kitchen. So like this, the kitchen works with the menu.
That makes sense to me. Okay, cool. So let's move on. Last thing I wanted to ask about is particularly about designing a bar. In particular bars, what are some of the design challenges that come up?
So the two most important factors in designing a bar is, are you going to be serving bottled beer or draft beer?
Okay, so that's the one from the tap.
Yes.
Okay.
And where you're going to keep the beer, how get the proper run, the proper sizing, as well as the ice machine. Are you going to serve nuggets or pearl or cube?
There's more kinds of ice than just one. I thought there was just ice or not ice.
Great question. There are 3 types of ice, at least 3. So, and depends on the drinks, what the owners want. Some want a chewable ice, some want a cubed. In other places, there's flaked ice.
Unbelievable, the amount of detail. All right, well, cool. Thank you so much. If you'd like further insight into what it is to design a commercial kitchen for a bar or a hotel, please join us online at culinarydepot.inc.com for all kinds of information, as well as contact information, phone numbers, email, and contact forms through the website at culinarydepot.inc.com.